All right, hey team, welcome to our, why aren't my lights on? I look like I'm in a dungeon over here. Well, welcome to our Wednesday night call. It is Wednesday, July 19th, and this is our post-summit call. I am not going to be talking about, I am out of breath just going to the bathroom. I will not be talking about anything that was on the surge because we all watched it together. If you're listening to the replay of this call, go listen to the surge. It's on the Team Beachbody Coach page, and it'll probably be on YouTube, so look out for that. So before I jump into tonight's call, so tonight's call is going to kind of be like, not a quick call, but I'm not going to be the only one talking. We're going to be hearing from other people that went to Summit as well. I have some announcements. I'm going to share my takeaways, and then I'm going to hand it off to some other people. So first off, we have some announcements. If you guys have not added your people, you need to add your people. I am not, I repeat, not N-O-T accepting anybody else into the group after tomorrow. We're already into prep week. We're 3 days in, and I'm kind of a stickler. I want people to be in there from the beginning. I want them to be doing the things that they need to be doing. So tomorrow is the last day to add your people into the group. So make sure you do that. If you yourself are doing the shift shop, and you're starting on Monday, and I mean you're starting it. You're not just going to dabble and kind of do it. You're actually starting it. Join the group as well. You're more than welcome to. With the announcement that they made on the surge, I will make a group on the tracker for those that just want to log their workouts and their Shakeology, but it's not a requirement. So I'll put up a video in the group page explaining it to people for like our customers that are in there. So coaches, if you want to partake in that, you're more than welcome to. Next things, next. We have a coach sneak peek starting the 26th. If you guys are part of the I'm in emails, which by the way, thank you, Jill, for being the only person that replied back to my chain of 25 people that I sent emails to. Shout out to Jill. You will see that the dates are in there. So our next sneak peek is starting on the 26th. I was supposed to make the event invite today. I apologize. I had a test for pregnancy, and I napped when I got home, and I've been exhausted. So I will get that done tomorrow. I'll make an event. You can invite people to the event, but you also need to be posting about it. You need to be talking to people. It's a great way to get your 100 no's. And if you don't know what I'm talking about for the 100 no challenge, go check the team page. I am going to do a quick screen share with you guys because in case you guys missed it, there is a new recognition program. Again, if you aren't seeing stuff in the team page, make sure that you turn on, look at that person with her before and afters right there. Oh yeah. Make sure you turn on the notifications for the group. So at Summit, I implemented a brand new recognition program. So I'm going to go over this really quickly. If you have any questions about it, please use the chat box and ask me. So there's 3 ways to earn prizes from me. And this starts at any time, guys. So if you hit Success Club this month, that starts year 1. If you hit Success Club in October, that starts year 1. And I am keeping track. I have an entire Excel sheet. So for Success Club, if you hit Success Club for the first month, you get my favorite pens. They're these little guys. I'm obsessed with them. A gift from me to you. If you hit it 3 months in a row, you will get an exclusive glitter tumbler cup with the team logo on it. You have to hit it 3 months in a row. So say you hit Success Club this month, awesome, but you miss it in August, you start all over again the next time you get it, and you don't get the pens again. You get them once and only once. You only get a prize once. 6 months, you get a tripod and a cell phone holder to film your videos. 9 months, you get a Lumi case, which is one of these amazing things. And then 12 months, you will get your choice of an Apple TV, a Roku TV, or a Fire TV. Again, we should all be going after Success Club, but that's a topic for another day. Rank advancement prizes. These are for new lifetime rank advancements. So congratulations if you've already rank advanced in the past. You do not earn the prize. This is for brand new rank advancements. And you must hold your rank for 6 consecutive weeks. So you can't just rank up to Emerald 1 week and then the next week you lose your Emerald. Like, you will not earn the prize. Once you hold it for 6 consecutive weeks, you will get your prize. So the first one will be a personal development book. I'll give you a list of options to choose from. Ruby is a custom Erin Condren notebook. I'm obsessed with them. It's all I use. Once you hit Diamond, you'll get a custom Team Fighter Get Fit Diamond tank top, and I will personally pay for somebody to make your cover photo for you. And then once you reach Star Diamond, you'll get a custom Team Fighter Get Fit jacket. and a piece of jewelry, your choice of a ring, necklace, or bracelets. And then let's talk about the leadership ladder, which I will be doing a training over. Make sure to look in your Coach Online office. I know I was talking to Ashley Bearwald about it. Like, she's super close to Team Builder, so we're talking about ways for her to get that. Once you hit Business Starter, which everybody should be hitting Business Starter that's working the business. Again, all that info is in your Coach Online office. You'll get a copy of the Ask Gary V book. You hit Team Builder, you'll get a $25 Amazon gift card. Team Leader, Erin Condra Planner. Once you get to the other two, we will figure it out, because right now I'm the only one that's at the Team Leader thing. And this will be off of Lifetime Achievement. So last month, Ashley Bearwald hit Business Starter, so she'll be getting the Ask Gary V book. So if you have any questions about the rank recognition or the new recognition program, guys, just let me know and I will go over that with you. Lastly, two more things. Jill, put that phone down. You can work the business after the team call, Missy. Put that phone down. Be present. Team Cup starts August 1st. You all need to be on a Team Cup. If you're someone's like, well, I don't normally hit Success Club, I need you to get out of your head. Anna, I'm talking to you. You need to be on a Team Cup. If you were at Summit, if you're on my team calls, if you're being proof of the product, if you're posting about Beachbody, you need to be on a Team Cup. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. Right now we have 2 teams are registered. That means 10 teams or 10 people are registered out of 80 coaches that are just in our team page. No excuses. They've changed the way the Team Cup goes. Before it was by tier. Now it's if you individually hit Success Club 5, you get a really awesome daily sunshine picnic, blanket, basket thing. I really don't know what that's all about, but you get something. If your entire team hits Success Club 5, you get a freaking awesome hoodie, which, let me tell you, Heart and Hustle, we're going to be getting a freaking awesome hoodie. So make sure your coaches are on a team. Coaches, if you have a downline, if you have coaches on your team, tag them in the post in the team page. That's where people are forming their teams. And then lastly, I am super excited to announce this because I had to make sure we were able to do it. Mark your calendars. July 29th at 9 a.m., I will be hosting a Zoom workout. So what do I mean by that? It'll be a workout that you can invite your challengers, people that are interested in Beachbody. I will, on my end, do a screen share of a workout, and we will all do that workout together. So it's a great way to invite potential customers, people that aren't sure about Beachbody, that aren't sure about programs. It's just a great way to reach new potential people. We'll see how that first one goes, and then we'll go from there. So it is July 29th at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, people that aren't in the Eastern time zone. I'm not getting up any earlier than that. So if you have any questions about that, put it in the chat box. I think that was all my questions and all my announcements. That was all my announcements. All right, guys. So this is going to kind of be more of a rapid fire team call. We're not going to have any questions at the end unless it is Summit related. So we obviously just got back from Summit. There was 6 of us, 7, 8. I don't know. There was 6. Yeah, not including husbands. There was 6 of us that went this year. This was my 4th Summit, and probably by far the best Summit I've been to as far as trainings, takeaways, the whole overall atmosphere. So I'm going to share with you guys my 5 takeaways. These are just the 5 that I found through my notes. I'm going to go through it very quickly and then share with you why you need to be at Summit at the end. So this first one, which I think is important, and I talked to a couple coaches there. Obviously, coaches have quit. Coaches have left. Coaches are going to other companies. They're trying to get us to go with them. It is what it is. We can let it affect our business. We can let it bring us down. But Lindsay Matway said it perfectly. She said, stop reacting, stop looking around, and go all in. If you are wasting your time looking at other coaches, old coaches, ex-coaches posts, see what they're doing, see what they're posting about, you could be putting that energy into your business. Put that energy elsewhere, because all it's going to do is it's going to bring you down. It's going to make you wonder, like, well, they quit. Should I keep doing this? It does not matter what they are doing. Quit looking at their social medias, unfollow them, unfriend them, and remember, they don't make your business go any further. You're the only one that can make this business go further. So put that energy elsewhere. Number 2, my second takeaway I got was also from Lindsay Matway. Coaches don't give this long enough, which is why they usually stall out. And it's true. Whenever a new coach joins the business, I always tell them, you need to be here for at least 3 to 6 months. No business can grow in the first 3 months unless you hustle, and you hustle hard. No business can you're not going to make 6 figures in your first 3 months. Hell, you're not going to make 6 figures in your first year, most likely, guys. Okay. I've been in this business for 4.5 years and I'm still making 5 figures a year, which is still pretty awesome. But it just goes to show you this takes time. This takes longevity. You have to stick with it. And then it was kind of a thing that they had with it, because I always hear from people, well, I quit because I've been the same rank for a year. Y'all, I've been the same rank for a year too, and I'm not quitting. The things that got you to emerald is what gets you to diamond. There is no difference to getting to diamond and getting to emerald. It's literally the same steps. You add 2 coaches, you add 2 coaches, you add 2 coaches. And you do that every single month. Your goal every single month should be to add a minimum of 3 coaches a month, a minimum to add. You want to stay in this business, you want to make it, you got to keep going. Number 3, and this was my favorite one. This is from Darren Hardy. Successes are earned by freaking hard work. Success is not handed to you. Your upline is not going to hand success to you. Your upline's going to be like, here you go. Here's 2 coaches and now you're emerald. Or here you go. I'm going to put you in an amazing spot and you're automatically going to make money. No, success is earned by hard freaking work. You want this? You show up every single day. And I think it was Melissa McAllister that said it. Treat this like a job, which is really weird to hear sometimes. But if you want this, if you want to pay off debt, if you want to fire your boss, if you want to buy a home, if you want to travel, treat this like a job. And I don't think we do that often enough. We just think we'll show up when we want to show up, but then you want the rewards that you would have if you're building a business, but you're not treating it like a business. You're not treating it like a job. There's no other way around it. It's earned by hard freaking work. Number 4, what do successful people and unsuccessful people have in common? We don't like to put in the work. Do you know why people are successful? Because they put in the work. I don't like inviting. There's days that I don't want to be proof of the product. There's days that I do not want to show up, but I still show up anyways, because the only way my business is going to grow is if I show up. Not from anybody else, but it comes down to me and only me. You got to show up even on the days that you don't want to, the days that it's tough, the days that you have a headache, the days that you don't feel good. If you're lounging on watching TV, you can lounge on your phone and send out some invites. It's earned by hard freaking work. And then, which I did not realize that Kim and I were going to have similar ones, those that don't stay in this business, guys, they're going to be sorry. We had a rough year last year. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It shows in the team. Our team was cut in half. It's shown across Beachbody. But you know what? This company is not going anywhere. It is not, and if you were at Summit, you would have seen that. You would have seen the passion, the heart, how much Carl believes in this business, how much corporate believes in this business, the resources we have. The announcements this year were huge. Those that don't stay are going to be sorry. And I'm just going to leave it at that, because it's true. You can quit and you can throw in the towel, but what does that do? Quitting does not get you anywhere closer to your goal. So it actually gets you a heck of a lot further away. You got to stay and you got to put in the work. So you need to be at Summit next year. I could give you some mushy story of why you need to be there. I'll let somebody else do that. This was my 4th Summit in a row. It was hotter than hell. I still got up at 6 a.m. and crushed a workout with Emily and the other ones there. Hotter, literally, I walked outside and I was dripping with sweat and I hadn't even done anything. The walking sucked. The Ubers weren't always the best. I didn't get any sleep, but my business is going to move further because I was there. This is an investment, guys, into your business. It is $145 until the 23rd. Do not wait. Do not wait. Even if you don't know what's going to happen by next summer, get it now. You can transfer it. You can get a refund by December. Be there. I've heard from people, it's too expensive. It's actually really not. It's actually really cheap to go. Save $15 a week, $20 a week. Put your Beachbody checks towards it. It is very, very doable. The hotels are not expensive. Everything is close together. Just what you get out of Summit is so worth it. It is 100% worth it. So with that being said, my people that went to Summit, who wants to go first of who is going to chat tonight? Jill? All right, Jill, let me unmute you. Take it away, Jill.
Oh, hey. I'm glad you didn't steal mine. I was afraid when you listed 5 takeaways. I was like, cool, I'm not going to be able to talk. I think for me, anyone that was there can tell you I cried like 8,000 times, and I was not the pregnant one or over emotional. I was just the crying one. For me, this biggest takeaway I have is belief. And they said it on Surge earlier too. I think it was Jamie's wife that said it. Belief, not just in the product and not just in the company, which we all have or we wouldn't be here, but a belief in yourself, a belief that, you know, you can do the workouts, you can follow the plans, you can be a product of the product, and that you can succeed in this business. I'm definitely someone, I was actually on the phone with, or chatting with Ashley Bearwell today, and I was saying, I keep second guessing myself. I keep, doubting myself, and going there this summit. This is my second summit and clearly the best one I've had. Last year I got a lot out of it, but nothing like this year. Just being able to push past the fears that I have in this business and not sell myself short. I literally am like, yeah, I'm going to add one person. It was a running joke that I am, you're almost there, Success Club 4 All-Star, and no more. I need to believe that I can do this. So for me, that was my absolute biggest takeaway, I'd say, from this. And other than that, something that I'm still trying to work on, it's been a struggle from day one, is kind of building my brand. One of the things we talked about in the training is asking yourself a list of questions, like, what are your roles in life? Are you married? Do you have children? What are you passionate about? What do you love? What do you hate? And last night I literally was sitting here writing down, I have like a page in my notebook, just random facts. Like, I like the color pink. I like the color blue. I hate thunderstorms. Like, and trying to figure out who my target market is, and not just kind of cold inviting and just sending it out there and be like, hey, look at me, come work out with me because I'm awesome. But really catering to people that I can connect with and build a relationship with and build the trust with, and not be salesy, as we say, because that's not what we're all about. So those are kind of my two things. And I'm second what Ashley said, and you have to be there next week or next year.
Why do you have to be there next year? It's easy to just say you have to be there. They need something to build.
I was second. Well, I think just to continue to grow, because we can sit here and watch YouTube video after YouTube video or read post after post by these top coaches, but it's so different when they're standing in front of you and really, like, you're like, they're real people. They're no different than you and me. It was like Ashley was talking about with the takeaway, like, they put in the work. We're all the same. Melanie Mitchell was not a top coach from day one. She's put everything into this business. She's a person. She's a human being like you or I. So it's just so to really see that they are real and they're not just this magic person behind a camera on YouTube, and really seeing the raw emotion that they have when they like talk about their business and talk about their stories. They didn't start the business as a multimillionaire, they started Fit and Funky. Danielle Natoni talks about how much debt she was in and all the struggles of literally never picking up the phone from debt collectors to now obviously look at where she is. So it's kind of just getting the real, raw, uncensored version of them and getting all the knowledge they have to give. They want to be there and help us. So,
and I think a big part about Summit too, before I hand it off to somebody else, it's the atmosphere too. The atmosphere is completely different. You are surrounded by 20,000 people who all believe in the same thing, who all believe in this business and helping other people. And you get to be with your team. Like, to me, that's 100% worth it. We stayed up and we chatted so many times throughout the night, randomly or throughout the day. And even if we're divided in different hotels this year, it doesn't mean we don't get together. We still do our team dinner. You see each other in trainings. Like, for me, that's a big part of Summit, because I get to see you guys. I get to see you guys grow and soak all this information up. And for me, that's a big thing. All right, Katie, Anna, Emily, who wants to go next? Emily? All right, go ahead, Em.
Well, my things are going to just piggyback kind of off of Jill's a little bit. But to first go off of what Ashley said, we're so much about community in our team page, right? In our team page, we have our new team page, which is amazing right now. There's a lot of support. And I posted in there the other day when I was at Summit about how everyone is the best part about our team page is the community. thing with that is we all have to contribute to it. So we have to be engaging in the post. We have to be sharing. We have to be commenting on other people's posts and encouraging. We have to take ownership and make sure our team page is amazing and we have that support, because that's what we all love about this. But we have to be willing to show up and do that, right? It's not just on Ashley to have this team page and make it supportive, right? We all have to comment and participate. So that, I think, is so cool, and we can do it virtually, but it's even better when you walk into that hotel room or wherever we're at first time meeting and you're hugging this person that you've been cheering on for, I don't know, it could be as short as 30 days or as long as like 3 or 4 years, and you hug this person and it's like, yes, I'm meeting you, you're awesome, you're as cool as I think you are, you know, across the computer screen. That kind of thing, it bounces off at what Ashley said, is amazing, and it's pretty, it's so worth it. The second thing, and I don't know if you guys were all on the surge, but listening to one of the girls' takeaways about her combo with Carl's combo, the right CEO, the amount that he believes in not only the products, because he does, but the coaches, and listening to the coaches and listening to what we need as coaches. Like, you guys, we've been running free 1-week groups or 2-week groups, right, to get people started. He listened to that and formed an entire product for us that's a week long, that has exercises, that has Shakeology, that's going to have a challenge group guide for us. That's exactly what we need, so we don't have to do the work. How amazing is that? That not only is he a CEO that believes in the products, believes in us, but then listens and gives us a product that we need, right? That we've been asking for. That's amazing. And to have that, for me to have that kind of confidence, like, he really has my back as a coach. I mean, he doesn't know who I am, but whatever. I did meet him. I got a picture with him. But for him to have my back and believe in me, and he does believe in, you know, every coach that signs up, is pretty amazing. So those are kind of 2 big takeaways. But to piggyback off of Jill's belief, that was huge for me. But so I'm going to give you the 5 things that someone said about how to get better belief in yourself. Because the other thing about Summit is learning but implementing. And so we listen to team calls all the time. We do how many trainings, and how many times do we just go, okay, great, and that's it? And you don't actually implement what you're doing. There's something about the vibe at Summit that makes you not only learn, but then go, okay, what can I implement? And makes you want to take action and start doing to better yourself and better your business. So one of the things I learned about belief is there's a couple things to help improve your belief. One is that you have to be doing personal development. So figure out what that's going to be and start doing it. Whatever, I don't know. Every personal development book or podcast is all going to be specific to you and what you want to work on, but figure out your PD and start doing it. Start writing affirmations. And I am not good at this, and I kind of think it's a little, but I think it's what I need to keep pushing my business forward. So affirmations: I am a great coach. I am a coach that can consistently hit Success Club 5. I am a coach that can run kick-ass challenge groups, because some of the doubt I have is that my challenge groups aren't the best. So I'm going to start writing my affirmations out every day and telling them to myself. And then not only that, but visualization. Visualize where you're going to be at the end of the year. Visualize where you're going to be at Summit. So I'm going to be a 3-star diamond coach at Summit next year, right? And I'm going to be a team leader when I go to Summit. And I'm going to visualize myself with, I don't actually know what I get. Oh, I get to walk across the stage. So I'm going to visualize myself walking across the stage, right? I was thinking about the medal, but anyway, it's not a medal. It's walking across the stage. No, I can picture that. What?
It is about that medal. Do not try to downplay those.
No, but I mean, I already got the medal, but I didn't get the medal. I'm saying I get to walk across the stage. Oh, do I get a medal for 3-star too?
You get a medal for any rank diamond and above.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, never mind. No, so it is about the medal. So I'm going to envision myself with a medal around my neck, walking across that freaking stage, right? Because if I'm visualizing it day in and day out, then it's going to happen. Then make sure you're writing your goals out. Fit and Funky told us this. For those, actually not many people here were on the team retreat that we did. We should probably do another one, actually, him. But that she writes her goals out every day, the same goals, so that it's in her mind. Then the last thing is to surround yourself with the right people. And who's that? It's these people who are on the call right now. It's our team. Or it's like the PD people, or like follow, if you have an author that you love, follow that author. Or if you have another top coach that you connect with, don't follow a whole bunch of coaches, maybe just one, follow them. Surround yourself with the people that are going to lift you up. So those, and then the girl, this was Mindy Wender. She had a video at the end about the Cubs people Cubs fans, and was like, believe like a Cubs fan, because you saw when the Cubs won, all those people like crying because it's been however long, 100 plus years. So believe in the company like a Cubs fan. Believe in it that much that you are amazed by these products, and you're gonna be here freaking 100 years from now. Okay? Mike said 108 years. He just corrected me. So those are my takeaways.
Perfect. And can we talk about the medals and the ribbons real quick, people? These are my pride and joy. Y'all know I am motivated by recognition. So the more ribbons I have, that means that it's going to sound really cocky. People are like, ooh, what are her ribbons all about? If you're in the Summit group, I've already posted about them. And anybody that is ranked diamond and above at Summit, you get a medal. I love my medals. So don't think it's something to be ashamed about. Like, this is my drive. One of my drives for every Summit is to have new ribbons and to have a new medal. So no shame in that game. All right, who wants to go next? Katie, Jasmine, Anna. Anybody? Katie? All right, Katie, which one would you like me to unmute? Your phone or your iPad? Phone, okay.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Katie.
Yeah, I pulled it up on my phone because last time I tried to talk on my iPad, it wasn't working on a team call. So I was like, I'll do both, and that way I can keep the chat box open and still see everybody. But yeah, so this was my first Summit. I just signed up as a coach in November, and I kind of started off, and I think it gets really overwhelming. And I think I made a mistake that some people also make, where you start following a bunch of people right away, and then your feed is flooded with coaches posting. So then you just think, there's so many people out there already posting and so many coaches out there. So one thing that I really liked that they kind of drove home was don't follow too many other coaches, because you'll just fill your feed with that, and that can just be kind of overwhelming, and you kind of have to just do you and figure out what works for you, and not necessarily get caught up in what everyone else is doing. And that's kind of what I did, and that got really overwhelming initially, just to look at that. And also just finding some coaches that were local in my area and that they were doing it, and that got overwhelming to me as well. So that was really good to go there and then be like, okay, find, and like Jill and some of them already said this, but to find a couple people that kind of you feel like share some interest, so that you can use them for inspiration, but not to over follow people, so that your feed is not filled with other coaches, but it's filled with people that you potentially want to help. And what I really liked, just kind of going there, another thing that I really noticed was kind of like we were talking about, that shift from, it's not just a physical thing. They talked a lot about the transformation from inside out, from the inside of who you are to the outside. And I think that was really cool, because I think a lot of people just look at what we do and our products, and it's just like, oh, and they see like a timeline on it, like 21 days or whatever, and they just see a quick fix, but they don't realize that the transformation is kind of not just an outside physical transformation, but that inside out. I really like that. There's some really, like Jill was saying, there's some really heartwarming, awesome stories of people who, because of this, were transformed, like emotionally on the inside, with confidence, of course, but other things as well. So I like that too. I like that shift of the mentality for me, to hear people say, no, it's not just about working out. It's about the inside out. And I think one thing that I've really enjoyed since becoming a coach, my biggest thing, and it's my husband and I were talking about it the other day, is actually personal development. And I know a lot of people don't necessarily take the time to do that, but I think that's helped me feel better about being me. So hearing a lot of those speakers, we had some amazing speakers, not just coaches, but best-selling authors, and of course Shalene, who did an amazing job, to hear them speak and kind of be who they are, and then to see coaches up there on stage being just real and raw was really, really inspiring. And to kind of learn, I know we just talked about medals and stuff, but like they said so many times, just worry about helping people. Okay, and they put up the mission statement many times, and it's just about helping people living a better, more fulfilling life, healthier lifestyle. And that was kind of like, for me, I'm like, okay, not get caught up necessarily in and I know we have to, we want to reach certain numbers, but really go back to the raw concept of why are we doing this though? It's because something worked for us that changed our lives, and we want to share that with others and help them find something that works for them that will change their life for the better. So that's kind of my thing, was just kind of seeing the inside out, and also kind of focusing on what we're really there for. And we're really there for helping people live a healthier, better life from the inside out. And I really like that focus on inside to out. And Ashley and I are super excited. It's in Indy next year. Because we both drove, and it was crazy. I drove 12.5 hours by myself, and of course I mentioned briefly to the people there, my mother, and she asked me, she thought I was crazy. She said I would have just not gone, and she goes, was it worth it? And I was like, yeah, I would absolutely drive it again by myself. So it's totally worth going, just because, like everyone said, you get to see these people, you get to see real people. And I think that's what's always touched me about Beachbody, when they've shown, and some people just don't absorb this information, when they show those transformation pictures, it is not like People magazine. It is not a celebrity. It is not just some person, with this celebrity trainer. These are real people. Like real people making a huge difference. And I think that's just really cool to see those before and after pictures. So, and I think, like I've said before, my biggest regret early on, like postpartum and stuff, is not taking those before pictures, because now I'll take them and, there are still improvements, but to have seen that initial improvement from like postpartum, where I had gained like 50 pounds being pregnant, I mean, seeing that was really cool. So that's kind of it.
One thing that I like that Katie said, and it's so true, is that this business comes down to helping people. Those ribbons, those medals, my ranks, my income, that all comes down to helping people. And at the end of the day, if our heart isn't to helping people and helping them reach their health and fitness goals, and I don't think it's always health and fitness goals, because not everybody has a health and fitness goal. It can be whatever goal. If that's not our main priority, then you're in the wrong business. You're in the wrong company, and no success will follow. If you're in it just to make a quick buck, thanks for being with us, but you're probably not in the right place. And I don't think anybody's like that in any way, shape, or form. So, thank you, Katie.
Yeah.
Jack.
Hello, can you hear me? I can't hear you.
It's because I muted myself.
Oh.
Yeah, you muted yourself, not me.
All right, go ahead, Jasmine.
Okay. So first of all, I'm going to say again, if you're on the fence about going to Summit, you need to go to Summit. There's no question about it. It will change your life. And the takeaways I got, first of all, and I'm probably going to repeat what everyone already said, because everything's pretty amazing. And so my takeaways was believe. I think Emily said this too, not only in the company, the product, but in yourself. And just believing yourself to know that you are that leader, that you can be that leader. And you just have to be strong and passionate and believe in yourself. And sorry, I wasn't really prepared. I just got off work, but anyways. So the second one is be authentic. You have to be yourself, because even if it's through social media, even if it's through your post, people can tell if it's authentically you, or if you're just copying and pasting, or if you're using someone else's words. So I know for posting, we like to borrow ideas, which is perfectly fine, but put it in your own words. Give it your own whatever like your own, sorry, I get really nervous. Your own style. So be authentic. And for me, the hardest thing has been like knowing yourself, loving yourself, getting to know yourself, growing into the person you want to become, which leads into personal development. The only way that you are going to get to that point is personal development, which is another point that I took away from Summit. We have to rewire our operating system, because if we're just reading these books and not implementing and not changing what we've been taught consciously, unconsciously, subconsciously, there's no point into reading all this material. So do personal development, but with the purpose of rewiring your operating system. And another point is choices. Everything, it's all about choices. The compound effect. So in your business, in your health, working out every single day, it's all about choices. The little, what may seem insignificant, choices will add up to your success or not, because it's the compound effect. And just to tie it up with personal development, your team deserves your best. Your family deserves the very best version of yourself. So we have to constantly be working on ourselves. And just going to Summit overall is an amazing experience. You get to meet amazing women that are very similar to you, because we're all on the same team. We're all here to move forward financially, mentally, physically, emotionally. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna get emotional. I literally don't have anyone around me that wants to improve their emotional state, their physical state, that want to progress in life. I come from a very poor family, and unfortunately, my siblings, they're happy. That's the way they want to live. But that's not what I want for my future family. I can't believe I'm being such a baby, but this is what drives me. And I've been on this team for about 3 years, and I haven't really grown my business because I've lacked confidence. I've lacked belief in myself. So I haven't really been working my business, but I've been really working on myself inside and out. And if I play that comparison game, I would have quit a long time ago. But I know I have to own what I'm doing, what I haven't been doing, and that's working my business. So I can't sit here and expect to be a diamond if I'm not even inviting. So I'm owning that now, and because of Summit, because they're real people, because they're top coaches, they've had it worse than me. I'm actually in a very good place, so I can't complain. I didn't start here, but I can't complain. I have light, I have running power, I have running water. There's been coaches that don't even have money for the rent, don't even have money to pay the light bills. So what is my excuse? It's just fear, not believing in myself. So that's what I've been working on, and I think I've done pretty good. So if you haven't been to Summit, if you haven't bought your ticket, buy your ticket and make sure you go next year. And that's it.
Thank you. And you're not a baby. Go read all the chats. People will agree that you're not a baby. Thanks, Jasmine.
Thanks, girls.
All right, Anna, you're up. You're unmuted, Anna. Don't try to curse. Don't try to sit there and not say anything. It ain't gonna work. I really do love Anna, guys, and I pick on her because she needs my push. So don't think I hate her and I'm a bully or anything.
She's not a bully. She is trying to get me out of my shell. I will say that, and to follow with all the girls too, that the strongest for me also was belief. It spoke volumes in everything that they spoke about, and not just in the business and what you want to do with it, but just in you personally. You know, to be genuine, you know, be yourself. Like Jasmine was saying, to follow that with, don't be a carbon copy, you know, be you. And just show whatever you're going to post, like she said, you know, yes, use your own words, but let it be a help to you, but don't be that carbon copy where everyone's seeing the same thing and all it's doing is turning everyone off. And it's just another coach, basically. But yeah, that's belief has definitely been the strongest. And I mean, I just, quotes are what do it for me. Those are what speak to me. And that goes to something what Ashley was saying about, you know, people quitting the team and doing this and doing that. And it was, who was it? I can't even remember right now who said it. But anyway, for me, it's not how fast you start, it's how long you will stay. You know, I mean, yeah, I've been in here going on the team for 3 years now. And yeah, at first I wanted to start real fast. And then I did what Katie was saying, how the other coaches are talking about. You start following all these coaches and get overwhelmed. And then it just was too much. And then I realized just how afraid I was and realized how much I needed to work, not just on my appearance and feeling good, but I needed to work from the inside first before I could do anything. And I'm a longer project. What can I say? You know, but I'm okay with that too. You know, I'm finally getting to a place to where I'm happy with who I am now and where I'm at. And, you know, I'm just okay. I'm okay because I'm not where I used to be 3 years ago. And that in itself speaks volumes for me. I'm slow, and I'm okay with that. I'm not a pusher. I'm okay with that. I'll get there. I won't be a pusher, but I'll eventually get there. So it's, you know, it's run your own race, you know, run your race at your own pace, basically, is how I feel. And that's my personal take on that. But you will, you know, you will be amazed at, I know this is my second year that I went, and I was just amazed, even once again, to see it in person, see the support from all these coaches in, you know, in one big area, cheering each other on, just helping you and building you up. And it doesn't matter in what they were building you up. You just, even if you didn't speak to them, you felt that energy. And it's just amazing. And to be able to meet your teammates that you haven't met, you feel like you've known them forever. But like Emily said, to see them in person and get that hug and the laugh and the sharing, and it's just, I can't even put that into words, because the laughter in itself will make you grow abs, you know. It's just great. But yeah, you really, I mean, think about it, do it. You know, I'm the one who is afraid to go on this to Summit, because it had been 19 years since I had flown by myself. And just the thought of it was, I mean, y'all can't even imagine the thought of, and the fear that engulfed me, and with the anxiety. I mean, and yet coming back, and yes, I did have to have a babysitter in a sense.
She always has to have a baby.
Yes.
Anna cannot go alone anywhere. She gets lost in elevators.
Yes, I do. True story. But it was great. You know, I had the support. I didn't have to be ashamed or embarrassed about it. I had that support, and that was great. You know, it helped me. And going to an airport that I knew nothing about was, you know, it was scary. But for the first time, I was able to walk up and ask for help. Total strangers, I asked for help, and I was like, who am I? But it's those small steps for me. It's those baby steps. And you have to start somewhere. I have to start somewhere. And that's what Summit and our team has done for me and is continuing to do for me. So whatever your fears are, whatever your hesitations are, put them aside, make it a plan to be there for next year for Summit. I promise you, you won't regret it. That's all.
If you regret it, we need a chat.
Yeah. Definitely.
All right, thank you, ladies. So real quick, guys, I'm going to
Whoa.
There we go. I muted Anna, but I didn't mute. Okay. We're going to get life together. Pregnancy brain, y'all. Let's try this again. Tickets are $145. That ends on the 23rd at midnight. They then go up to $175. The $145 price, it is refundable until the end of December, and it's transferable until sometime in April, maybe May. I don't know. Read the FAQ. It's in there. I have gone ahead and I have booked 3 rooms. This year we're splitting up a little bit, but that's okay. It's not a bad thing. I had to make an executive decision for me, my husband, and little miss, who everybody will get to meet next year. I mean, that's the main reason you're going to Summit, right? To meet her, that we needed to stay at a closer hotel because I can't put her in an Uber. So some of us will be at one hotel, some of us will be at the other hotel, but we still do team dinners. We'll still get together. I will still come to the other hotel and hang out. We'll have trainings and whatnot. The hotel's roughly 180-ish, 80-ish. I say ish because my girls this year, like I had to ask them for more money because taxes are effing ridiculous, and whatnot. So that is the whole thing. Like I said in the beginning of the call, guys, if you start setting aside money now, it's completely doable. This Summit people were complaining about the price of Summit. I'm a real, guys. My room cost me $1,500 this year to go to New Orleans. So Indy is a heck of a lot cheaper than New Orleans. Fly, drive, stay with somebody. So if you've already gotten your ticket, make sure you're in the group. Make sure you put your name on a file if you want to stay at that hotel. If you don't, totally cool. Got to find your own. But get your ticket, guys. If you guys are on the fence, get your ticket. This will be my 5th Summit, and I wouldn't miss them for the world. I'm ecstatic that is in Indy, and I only have to drive 3 hours. Like, that makes my day. I kid you not. So it's like Bill, me, Emily, Katie, surrounded by rows of people, and they announce Indy. We're like, yes! And everybody's like, Indiana? Like, we're excited about Indy. And I'm like, hell yes, we're excited about Indiana. Like, absolutely, we are excited about Indiana. So the way the rooms work, Brooke, is because I will not be staying at that hotel. Somebody in that room will have to take ownership, put on their credit card, and they will be responsible for getting the money. So for like the people that went this year, I put on my credit card and they PayPal'd me the money. And I put on that file, guys, if your name is on a room as of May 15th, you owe the money regardless if you're going or not, because it's not fair to dip out on a room and make other people pay for it. I'm not a cold, heartless person, but that's just the rule. No ands, ifs, or buts about it. So that's what I have, guys. Does anybody have any questions about Summit before I make one more announcement? Any questions about Summit? No. Okay. So I know we were doing calls every other week. As this gets closer to happening, it's going to be harder. So for right now, we are going to be doing calls every week. And then as it gets closer, I'm going to be relying on some of you to host some of these calls and take them over, just because I'm not hosting a team call from a hospital. Okay, let's be real. Nobody wants to see that. I know, Anna, come on. So next week, guys, if you didn't see, we're going back to new coach calls. It's been a really long time. So we're doing a new coach call at 8 o'clock. If you need a refresher, if you're newer to the business, I'm going to be going over Success Club, Success Starters, Emerald, Leadership Ladder, and a couple random other things. And then we have our team call at 9 o'clock. You guys voted. I made a post in the team page. 66 of you read it. I think 8 of you commented. And that's what Emily talked about, guys. Make sure you guys are posting and commenting on these posts in the team page, not just liking them. Comment on them. y'all know that we can see that you see them, right? Like, I can call you out and be like, I know you read this. But I made a post in there about what our team wanted to do this year. Because my goals are my goals, but they need to be our team goals. And the 8 of us decided, we're going to run with it, that we're shooting to be an elite top team this year. So next call, and that is a big deal. Like, that is an awesome thing. And I think I pretty much cried at every comment, I kid you not, that I read it, because it means a lot to me that you guys want to run with this and you guys want to do this together. So next week's team call is going to be how we move forward, how we work towards elite together, and how you can help the team hit elite, because it's not on me. I can't do anything to hit elite. As crazy as that sounds, it's on the team. So that's what we're going to talk about next week. And then I think the week after that, we are going to do a leadership ladder training, because I think it's super important that we go over that. So next week, new coach call at 8 o'clock, team call at 9, and then make sure you guys write down, and I'll talk about it more on the team page. The 29th is going to be the first time we ever do a Zoom workout that you can invite other people to. So with that being said, if you have not done your power hour, go do your power hour. Get your stuff done. It is the 19th of the month. There is still plenty of time to hit Success Club. And if you've already locked in Success Club 5, keep going. I posted, I'm at 22. I could stop and be like, I'm going to wait for next month, but I'm going to keep going, because there's still plenty of people out there that need our help. So keep going, follow up, invite, personal development, go get your workouts in, and I will talk to you guys later. Good night, guys. I don't know why I wave with 2 hands.